Hey guys, this is Ruby as always, and welcome back to another episode here on the FTB Tech World 2 Let's Play. Oh yeah, I forgot I got rid of that. So guys, it has been quite a day off for me lately. What goes here? And then it's a thing. It's a, whoop. Jeez. That thing demolished that. It's a brick. So, sorry, that was kind of a weird intro. And if I could spell quarry right, that'd probably help a bit too. It's one of these guys here. So we're gonna move our blast furnaces because what we're gonna take care of today is we're gonna take a look at because of course we have these big reactors down here. We have these guys now. These are passively cooled. Right? Yeah, they're passively cooled, and we want to make some actively cooled reactors. And it's not even really reactors, then it's kind of turbines. So they're pretty cool. So what we need to do real quick is we need to make another blast furnace because we're going to need some steel. And we're going to need buttloads of iron. And some gunpowder. And some coal. Alright. So, basically, we want to get this guy here, and we will go ahead and get that out of there. Alright, let's put that there, and we need, can I take, no, can't take anything out of there. So let's just grab some lava from right here. So, pretty much, we just need to get these guys going so that they'll produce us lots of HSLA steel. So that'll go in there. I think we're going to need some more iron for this guy, yeah. But basically, we throw, stuff in there, and then we put the coal and the gunpowder in here. And that will make us lots of HSLA steel. It's kind of a weird thing to say. Let's grab a bunch more iron. We have so much. I'm really not even worried about it. And that's good for there. Let's make sure that guy's topped off. You're topped off. All good. So we just got to wait for this to heat up. I think it's got to get to 400 Celsius, if I'm correct, to actually start the process of making HSLA steel. And, oh, is this not the right thing? Is it supposed to go, because it's saying invalid or missing items. I'm pretty sure it's gunpowder on the bottom. I'm not sure. Let's get a whole stack of gunpowder to go in there. I don't think, because I've ran multiple things through this, and this thing's it didn't lose that much gunpowder, but we'll keep our eye on it at least. So that'll be going like that. I would use this blast furnace, but it's about as slow as the other one, so yeah. I don't really know of another way to make steel really quickly other than those things. We could always make more if we needed to. So let's actually see. I'm not sure if we can just take stuff right off the front of it. But let's find out. Does this thing not know how to make servos? Did I not teach it that? I guess not. Let's see if we can just take stuff out of the front. And we'll put this guy here. Let's grab our wrench. And our servos. We'll set these guys to ignored. And that should hopefully take all the steel out of there and put it into this chest over here. So let's just watch this guy real quick. He's about to heat up. Well, while we're doing that, let's go do something else I wanted to do. Is that I wanted to... What's under here? Nothing. Cool. Perfect. What is that? Okay, fluorite. Okay, so this is our seared tank right here, full of lava. And what I want to do is connect these guys here. So let's get these fluid ducts real quick. There and there and there. And then I have this extra tesseract here. And we're going to set this guy to 1. And he's going to block, he's going to receive fluid and then block energy. So he should be getting lava, right? Yes, perfect, perfect. Now this is obviously a waste. I don't think we need 2 of these if we're keeping it supplied with lava, but You know, why not? We already got 2 there, so, I mean, what's the point in not doing it? Oops, that obviously does not belong. That belongs. Alright, and that'll keep that guy topped off. I want to start using... Okay, this is going to bug me. There we go. If we got that block constantly popping through. But I want to start using Tinker's Construct again, but we just really haven't had a reason to. But I'm just doing that for the future, and it's just been something I've been wanting to do. I thought about sticking a lava fabricator. I almost made one, and then I remembered, yeah, we have an ender quarry, or an ender pump for that, so. So I guess it was not 400 it had to get to. So we'll give this guy some time. Now, we need all this steel because the things that we need, if we take a look at big reactors here, is that all of the stuff that we need is actually, it takes a lot of steel, like this turbine rotor and all that cool stuff. So, or was it that? Which one is it that takes a lot of steel? I forgot which exact one. One of these guys did. Or maybe they all just take iron. Did I read wrong? I think I read wrong. Or I think I saw like the nether iron ingot, but whatever. So, real quick guys, I'm going to cut while I get some of the stuff ready for these turbines. I'm also going to pick out a spot, or probably clear out a spot, because we are going to need a spot. Like, let's take a look. Like, we could probably go right under that excavator. There we go, our 2 overpowered tools here. We could probably go under this thing here. That wouldn't be such a bad idea. But we'd have to go down a bit, and we're kind of like right on the edge of our building here. We got a bunch of stuff here, so we probably won't do that. But yeah guys, I'm going to work real quick on clearing out an area, and I will cut back. Alright guys, welcome back. So, I have been testing around in a creative world a little bit, and I've kind of come to the assumption that this whole turbine, it's not nighttime? Oh no, it's sunrise. This whole turbine system is kind of broken. Is kind of what I've figured out. So we're gonna still do it because I think he's gonna fix it in a future version. So we're gonna go ahead and build it, and we're gonna test it out and see. But honestly, what I saw from my creative world is I had a reactor way bigger than this one. I think my creative world one had like 9 fuel rods or something like that, and I think it produced like 30,000 RF a tick or something crazy like that. Of course, this one is about half that size or so. So, where to start? Okay, so here's the room I made. It's right under here. This is going to be the best spot, simply because we can run everything really easily down here. And this is a nice big open area. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9. We've got a 9 wide area to do all of our fun stuff with. So let's go ahead and get started. So for starters, we're going to need a bunch of these turbine housings. And we'll get our system to make us some of these. And we'll get them to make us some of these. And basically, sorry torches, you're going to have to get lost. So we're going to need, here's the wall, right? And then we're going to need, hey, why can't I walk here? Oh, that was weird. Okay, and then we're going to need 1 for one of the blades, middle for the shaft, another blade, and then the front wall. So this guy is going to be 5 by 9. That's a nice size. And we'll just bring this guy all the way over here. And then right, cha. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and make the floor, all of the blocks. And we're definitely going to need more, I can already tell. And now, how tall to make this guy? Because basically we need 1, 2, 3, and then this can be our top right here. And this should at least do us for now. We may even have to, okay, we got our stuffs. So go ahead and make me another stack of this. Thank you, ME system. I taught it those recipes off camera, obviously, to make sure we got things kind of rolling. It's kind of dark in here. Let me light this up for you guys so I can make sure that y'all can see, because YouTube likes to darken all our videos. I'm sure if you guys make videos yourself, you've noticed that. And then sometimes I even forget to lighten the videos in editing. because I'm just such a bad YouTuber. And I am just failing. Let me move my keyboard because I keep hitting it. And my game is kind of laggy. I'm not sure why. Oh, I know why. How am I using 11 gigs of RAM? Well, that's Minecraft for you. Okay. So, I'm not using 11 gigs on the game, obviously, on my computer. 11 gigs of RAM on my PC. It would be ridiculous if Minecraft was taking 11 gigs. Okay, so there's our basic structure. Next, we need to put our glass, and the glass looks different, which is good because you don't want to like confuse yourself with what the I really hate putting glass against blocks like this. Now, can I just break these with my hand? Nope. So we might just put turbine housings on the back here, because I really hate how he makes that dark spot. Should have grabbed, don't I have a builder's wand? I do. It doesn't work the greatest on this stuff. There we go. It was kind of confused. And then we can just do this stuff, right? Yeah. But that is going to make a dark spot. So we don't want that. Okay, so basically we're only going to have glass on the front. Whoops. Alright, so here's going to be our glass, and we'll have the top be glass as well. I think that'll be Q. Yeah, this builder's mod makes things a little easier. Okay, so now that we have this, let's go ahead and let's fill in the front with glass. We're obviously going to have to get rid of a lot of this, but it'll be cool to go ahead and get it going. Okay, so there we go. I really wish we had some walking room up there. I think we got room for one more block if we need it. Because I think I brought down 3 from the top. So let's just make us some walking room here. Because I didn't want to interfere with anything with the steam production. So, pretty much what I saw from my testing, and to make sure that I did everything right in the video, is that this isn't going to produce enough RF for us to actually consider using it. But, like I said, I think he'll fix this in a newer version. So we'll go ahead and do it now, just in case. So, the next thing we're going to need is we're going to need a controller, much like the other one. Oh yeah, I can't craft from this thing. I keep forgetting. I wish you could. That'd be awesome. Okay, so turbine, controller. Do I really not have any of the stuff for that? Oh, it needs some more of, we'll make some more of these guys. And then it needs some plutonium. Okay, so that's why, oh, and I didn't even explain what this was doing over here. This is a cyanite reprocessor. So cyanite is the stuff that we get as a byproduct from the reactors. And we've actually been accumulating quite a bit of it. We have lots of steel now. Turns out we don't need steel. So I don't know why I made all that, but hey, we got a lot of steel now, so yay. So let's see. Okay, we need to go back to the turbine controller. There we go. And what else did we need from this? We need like a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, we're not done. Okay, so turbine, rotor bearing. Okay, we don't have any of those. So these rotor shafts, let's go see how many we need to make. So we need to, basically a turbine shaft is going to run right here in the middle. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to need 7 of those guys. And then we needed 2 for that, so we're going to need 9 of these guys. And that recipe is just cyanite and an iron. So we'll go ahead and we will, actually we don't need, yeah we do, we need this many. So we'll run it all right here. And then, oh yeah, we need to go make the rotor shaft bearing. Is that what it's called? Rotor bearing. Same stuff. There we go. Because this is what the shaft has to connect to. Right there. And then we'll go ahead and hook up the rest of these. So this is the rotor shaft. Now this isn't the only part. We actually still need to create some actual blades. So we're gonna need let's see, we're gonna need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. No. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, we need 12. Math is hard. So let's just get these dudes real quick. So these are the things that are going to spin the steam that gets put in here from the main reactor. We leave that one on done. And let's go ahead and fill this. Oh no, it turned into a multi-block while we're in it. And go ahead and get all of those guys. Perfect. So what we have to put down here at the back is coils, and what we're going to need is 8 of these guys, and that might take a little while to make all of that. So after that, we're going to need a controller here in the middle. Come to me. Come to daddy. There we go. There we go, and let's get our controller down. Oh, I think it's talking about this thing. So, now that we have this, what else are we going to need? We're going to need some other stuff, I know that. But we can worry about that later. Okay, so we need our Endurium, which should be... you gonna do something? What you doing? Hey. What? Make my freaking stuff. See, sometimes this thing doesn't like to cooperate with me. So, are you gonna make the pyrotherium? Or do I have to take you out? Yep, I do. Okay. And let's go ahead and throw that back in the system. Yeah, I don't know why, but I think lead keeps getting stuck in here from making tesseracts. Yeah, and see, look, there's extra resonant ender in there, too. I don't know what happened. Okay, so doesn't this only take some stuff? Doesn't this only take... Oh, it takes Endurium and... Oh, jeez. Okay, no. No, we're not doing that. And it canceled both of them. Oh, Jesus, don't make that many. Okay, let's have to make some real quick. And this thing is probably gonna freak out. Ooh. Yep. Okay, so you're gonna make it. Are you gonna keep putting stuff in here? Because I would like you to keep doing that. Okay, you're making ender. Crap, we should have called all that. Okay, let's go ahead and destroy that real quick. Alright, so yeah, it looks like it failed making like a tesseract or something. It got a bunch of ender stuck in the system. So we should have our first block, right? Yep. Whoa. Hey, I wonder, that'd be funny if you walked on it if it teleported you. That's a pretty cool looking block though, I have to admit. It's pretty cool looking. Well guys, I'm going to cut real quick because this is literally going to take probably weeks to do at the pace that it's going. So I'm going to spare y'all all of this. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff in here. I wonder how much this is. Oh, it's a lot. I saw it instantly jump up in our system. Yep, about 2,700. So I think we got enough steel for show. So that should do us very, very well. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna cut while this is actually doing all the crafting and all that fun stuff, and making all the Endurium blocks for us. And I will cut back when it is done. All right, guys, welcome back. So we have finally finished all the Endurium blocks. Still not that low on Ender Pearls. Still got 1,500. And by the way, when I broke that machine, worst decision. I stood here looking stupid, wondering why this thing wasn't working. Realized I broke it and it reset the config for all the inputs and outputs. And so pretty much what happened was this is default to yellow. So this was like going in here, I think. I don't really remember. It was completely messed up though. So yeah, I made a mistake. So let's go ahead and get our... Now they call this a coil. So there we... Uh-oh. Oh, I made 9. Whoops. I forgot we only needed 8. Alright, so let's grab our turbine glass. Boom. And now it's a multi-block. And what's cool is it actually spins and stuff too, so it looks pretty sweet. Alright, so let's turn NEI off so you guys can see a little easier. So the user interface, let's see, here we got our rotor speed. This is the RPM. As the tooltips, one thing I have to give to this mod, the tooltips on point. They have really good tooltips in this mod. A lot of other mods need to really take some notes here. But the rotor speed, rotors perform best at 900 or 1800 RPM. Rotors kept over speed for too long may fail catastrophically. And here we have an intake fluid tank. I believe this is steam. Over here is exhaust fluid tank, and this is water. And over here is the energy storage, obviously, of RF. Rotor speed and your energy output. This is your RF per tick. And then your rotor efficiency. So next what we need to do is we need to hook up, what are they called? I think I already made one. It's a reactor control port. There we go. Alright, so how's this guy doing? You're full of energy, so we can steal you for a second here. So we'll go ahead and put this guy here. And this should, yep, see how it converted this UI to have the water and the steam and then the millibuckets per tick. So we need to set this to red as output. And we're going to need some fluid ducts. And we're going to need a couple more things. We got plenty of power. We've got like 300 million power saved up, so we should be okay. Then again, I think the quarries take like a lot. So, I don't know. We'll see how we go. So, oops, we need NEI back on, please. Turbine. Fluid port. We're going to need a couple of you guys. And then we're going to need a reactor coolant port. Because we're going to need to feed stuff back between them. Alright, we got our fluid ducts. Alright, so basically we need to set up two things here. We need to set up this guy here, and we need to set up another one right here. And so one of these is going to be each of these. And then what we need to do is set up another one of these guys here, and that's going to be an input. So this guy's going to go down, this guy's going to go down. Oop, I can't even see where that's going out. Okay, so let's get rid of this real quick. I think it should be one more block. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so there we go. So where's this guy? He's right here. And this other guy should be right here. Alright. So oh, I should have pushed it over one more. Oh, we really can't. So we'll bring this guy out. These guys really can't touch though, because one's water and one's going to be steam. There we go. So this guy is going to be input, this guy is going to be output, and this is set up correctly. So if we turn this guy on, this should start making... Okay, yeah. Okay, so here's this thing I made too. This is 8 transfer nodes with all 16 speed upgrades. With 16 speed upgrades in them. Okay, so this thing needs water now, and we really don't even need the crap. I need another thing. I need another coolant thing. So coolant. Oh, I already got one here. There we go. So now that we have this, we can come back here. Oh, that's going forever. Oh, it came back to me. Hello. So there. Now this guy should start getting, and we don't even need that endurium in there anymore, which is pretty cool. So, whew, okay, there we go. So now we'll activate this reactor. And what we need to go do is we need to actually turn this guy off back here. Because that's going to keep turning our freaking reactor on and off. Because we're going to have to change that code now, believe it or not. Okay, so this guy we should be able to turn on, right? Okay, this guy... What's this guy doing? This guy doesn't need water too, right? Okay, something's not right. Okay, so let's turn you off. So you're getting steam, right? Yeah, you got steam. Oh, you need a power port, duh. And I don't have that in my system. I got so many floors now, jeez. Turbine, we need a turbine power pot. Okay. Fluid port, turbine power port. There we go. So, will it spin after we do this? Is the question. No. Okay. So, what am I... Holy crap, that's really hot. I wonder if that's normal. Okay. Is it you? Nope, crap. I shouldn't have done that. Crap, now we gotta get rid of all these. Because we don't need them to be steam as well. Okay. Because this is going to be water. This is going to be kind of a return system, I guess you could say, almost, for the water. There we go. So that will do that. Now this guy should be spinning. What am I missing? Oh, is it spinning now? Not really. You've got plenty of steam. Oh, do I have this backwards or something? I think I do. Don't I? Or do I not? Yeah, I think I had you backwards, buddy. Oh, it's doing stuff. Okay, so let's see. What are you doing? You're producing lots of steam. So this thing's doing 360 millibuckets. Now remember, you can do 360 divided by 25, which is 14. Okay. So let's remember, this thing was producing 12k RF a tick, and I want to show you guys how broken this is. So it's at 2500, right? Now I think this one's going to be a high-speed thing. It's going to be a high-speed rotor, so we have to wait till it gets to 1800. But this guy should be producing water. Right? Are you set to this one? Let me see something real quick. Let me take you back. No, still going back to like that. Okay, so we need to set this guy down to 360. Is that right? Wait, how much was it? 360, because this thing's only producing 360, so there's no need for us to you know, set the steam flow any higher. So we'll wait a second for this guy to speed up. It's going to take a minute. And this one can blow up, unlike the other reactor. So this one we have to be a whole lot more careful with. But at least it's further down. But then again, like 3 blocks or 2 blocks above this is our steam boiler, which is kind of like our guaranteed power source. So even if this thing still did blow up, I don't know how I tried to get it to blow up in my creative world and I couldn't do it. I think I just didn't wait long enough. But it was like tacking out all the way at the top at like 2,000 or 3,000 RPM. So, okay, so this guy is getting plenty of water. We probably don't need quite that many, but we'll keep it like that for now. And this guy's superheated coolant will pump into this tank and must be piped out via coolant ports. And casing heat will superheat coolant in this tank. See, that's like 5,000 Celsius. I don't think that thing was that hot earlier. Okay, so this guy's at 1,800 at 1,200 RPM. So you can kind of already see that this isn't going to produce enough power for us to depend on. Well, this is cool, and I really like this animation. Like, I think that's really cool. I'm sure it's going to kill some people's frame rates if you don't play on such a great computer. And then again, I'm getting like 200 right now, so I'm fine, but some other people might not be. So we can wait till this guy gets to 1,800, but honestly, it's just not gonna work out because it's only at 2,000 right now. But what I'll do is I'll wait before I release this video, before I go down to edit it. This guy, no, we don't want to set it to like that. Dang it. See, now, shouldn't this guy be outputting water? Isn't that how this works? I thought that's how it worked. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Wait, is that a turbine one? Yeah, it is turbine. Okay, just make sure I put the right one on there. Because I did that in my test where I put like a reactor coolant port on a turbine. Yeah, it doesn't quite work. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna give this thing a second, guys, until it gets to 1,800 RPM, and we'll cut back and see how it's doing. All right, guys, welcome back. So, I've been letting this thing run for a little bit here, and I think my main problem now, this thing down here, I try to add in some extra ports. I could never get this thing close enough. Pretty much 2,700 was about the maximum that I could ever get to. So I figured maybe I needed more steam, right? So I added another coolant port right here, along with these fluid ducts, and it seems like the maximum I can get is only 360 millibuckets per tick. Now, something I realized, I went back to my other, to my creative world, and that huge reactor that I was talking about is, let's actually go take a look at it, shall we? Is that I even put an extra fluid port here, to no avail, and I also put servos in those. Now, one thing I want to try real quick, just to say that we tried everything. I wish I could. Let's try something real quick. Will this work like that? Yes, it will. Alright, so what I want to try is I want to try to run 2 wires. That's not going to work right there. I'll just have to fix this all later, but pretty much let's just go up real quick. Is I want to run 2 wires to see if that will change it. See if that'll help. We're obviously going to need some more fluid ducts. Oh, my system doesn't know how to make fluid ducts. Oh man, we're just we're seeing a lot today, huh? What is that, copper? Oh, it's never going to go to the right coppers. And I think that was fluid ducts. Like that. Thermal expansion, thermal expansion. I didn't realize I never put fluid ducts in here. And look, we've officially filled up both first two, or the first two, both two of them. That made a lot of sense. So let's go ahead and we'll just make a stack of them, whatever. What's that thing making? Is it making hardened glass? Yeah, it sure is, huh? Guess I didn't have any in my system. So, let's see if this works real quick. If this doesn't work, we'll go over to my creative world, and I'll show you guys kind of what I'm talking about. Because I know I didn't make a whole lot of sense there. Alright. So, now, uh-oh, we've almost got enough. There we go, we got 12 more, that's good. That'll definitely get us to where we need to be. Alright, so now these two lines are completely separate from each other, right? They're not connecting, obviously, because of these covers. And these guys aren't touching each other here either. And it's still only 360 millibuckets per tick. So let's actually go over to my creative world a little bit here. And over here. Alright, so here we are. So you can see even here, whoa, we move so much slower. Even here, you see this one's at 500. And you see how much bigger this reactor is? It's also got 9 fuel rods in it. It's much bigger. And it's only doing 360 millibuckets per tick. So I don't know if that's the maximum. I didn't see anything in the config about that. Because the only config options are let me just make sure before I say anything. That's world gen. Those are IDs. So the only config options are the fuel usage multiplier, the heights of the reactors and turbines, or the sizes, whatever you want to call it, the power production multiplier, and then the register creative blocks, and ticks per redstone. So there's no config option. It's not like mine's messed up or something. But yeah, it's just not producing a lot of power, which kind of sucks. So let's take a look at something. This is going to be an extra long video, so enjoy. So let's actually do something real quick. Let's get rid of this. And so this should produce lots and lots and lots of steam, right? This is a turbine. This is a creative one. We can't set how much it's actually putting in, so I assume it's going to put in the maximum. So this is 2,000 steam. So that would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of my reactors to get 2,000. And it's kind of getting close to what exactly we need. So maybe a reactor isn't the best thing for us to use right now for that, because we could use this thing for other things, much like we can produce steam with other things. You know, like with steam boilers, we could do that. What else could we do? There's lots of ways to produce steam, but now you can see this thing is actually producing a nice bit of power. So basically, one of our reactors, now 2 of them, I don't know. I don't even know if 2 of them could honestly do what we needed to do for power, because why get rid of something that's doing 12,000 RF a tick and give it up for something that's only going to make maybe 5,000 RF a tick? Doesn't really make sense to me. So I don't know if it's a bug or what, or if that reactor is not even supposed to make 12,000 RF a tick, and for some reason it is. I don't really know. I'm going to leave that up to you guys. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. It was kind of an experimenty video. I know it's kind of long. I don't tend to do 12 out of 80 blades. Holy crap, this thing would have to be huge. I don't really do these long videos anymore, simply because nobody really makes it to the end of them. If you did make it to the end of this video, let me know in the comments below. I'd be interested to see how many people would actually watch a long video like this to its end. But yeah, let me know. As you can see, this one's sticking at about 6K RF a tick, so who knows? If you guys have messed with this any in your Feed the Beast worlds, definitely let me know. I'd be interested to see. I think we need more blades or something. I'm not sure. I'm going to keep messing with this a little bit off camera, and maybe I'll have an update next episode if I find out I did something wrong, or if you guys let me know that I did something wrong. That'd be cool too, I guess. You can see this one's even got a ridiculous amount more Endurium in it. Forgot I was in creative. So, yeah. But that's going to be it for today, guys. Hopefully y'all have enjoyed. If you did, a rating would be very much appreciated. And I will see you guys next episode. Alright, guys. This is the last thing of this episode. I swear, this episode's never going to end. But I have found a happy medium. I've still got that creative steam generator here. But we're stuck at 1800.1 RPM, which is perfect. That's right in the green. And we're producing 15.5K RF a tick. And we're at 91% efficiency with 40 blades. So all of these they all have 4. Each shaft has 4 blades. So they come all the way down here and they've got 3 rows of Endurium, which is producing 15K RF per tick, which ain't bad, but to produce this with our reactors, we would need so many of them. And I have the max flow set at 1418 millibuckets per tick, which is quite a lot. So, I don't know. I'm going to play around with this idea a little bit more. I kind of found the sweet spot. However, this is only like 2,000 RF per tick more than what we're currently producing with one of our reactors. Not that one, obviously, but back in the regular LP world. But I just don't see the point in these yet. But that's going to be it for today, guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. And let me know what you thought down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next episode.